Okay, great video, proving the virtues of calling ourselves geeks, nerds, and wearing the badge with pride, putting a job title on our chest instead of the diagnosis that has been given to many of us. Now, I'm asking for some assistance here to get the message out that this is what we have to do. We've got a plethora of Asperger. Well, they call themselves that now because that's what the world has called them, and they are suffering. I've seen so much carnage on YouTube. I see so much carnage out there in the real time. We are not respected anymore. Now, it's amazing, your product really rocks. You've got a thing to give to the neurotypicals to placate their now discriminative attitudes. But when we've got millions around the world who cannot work due to just simply workplace culture shifts, the word nerd and geek or industrialist has been removed from their chest, and if they haven't got a job, they've lost their identity, they've lost their mind. They've also, the research that has been conducted online about this is globally destructive, because then 85% of them can't work because of the workplace. Most of them have given up hope of work. They've been reduced to reviewing gadgets, which really they should be building gadgets. They should be in R&D like they were in the 1990s. You know, creativity and technology was really helping to warm up the reputation. You know, the internet was just beginning to pop out into the world, and it seemed that technology was bringing people together, but now technology is actually really annoying people, and the people involved with technology for some reason have been branded with a lot of the blame when they really they haven't had much input. You know, and the amount of, they've been screened out by neurotypicals who are obsessed with money. That's their god, their worship. You know, their money, their wallet, and not only that, they also, so that's, you know, and they also are very selfish now, and they don't seem to care. They say, oh, we're unempathetic. They say we don't have feelings. They don't need, you know, but truth is we do, but many of them are so depressed that they couldn't give a fig about the next door neighbour, because they're trying to work out their own demons, so to speak. And when your mind is obsessed with, I can't get a job, I haven't got a friend, I haven't got a husband, but you don't need a husband, that's good, right? Many of us do, and it's unacceptable that we can't have choices like that. We can't decide where to work, we can't decide who to partner with. Many of them try to cross themselves over with neurotypicals, and it's not going to happen. You know, there's clashes. You know, neurotypicals don't want to be us, well, we don't want to be them. But why are they trying to engineer our minds? That's actually very destructive. The schools, you know, everything's wrong. Bullying seems to have become a pastime for them to use us as you know, it's like a form of mental torture. It's not right. It's the 21st century, and you know, and my vision of the 21st century as a little 9-year-old child was innovation, technology, sparkling, shining, you know, and futurism. I love futurism, but I don't see futurism. I see going back to the deadly past. I see the Great Depression. I see the 1960s and the 70s issues of things like, you know, censorship, overuse of censorship, you know, spying, you know, intelligence, like it's all happening. It's like the worst of the 21st century has been basically plonked right into this period, and it's really gross. And neurotypicals are actually ruining our planet with this attitude. Now the thing is, it's not going to affect just us Aussies, because this problem is going to bite them as well, because when with electronic waste is a problem for everyone. Global warming is a problem for everyone. Because when people are talking money is like a narcotic to them. It gets to their head and it doesn't produce any light. It's like a disease, but they don't call it a disease. And because the disease is a pandemic, well, and if something is a pandemic, even if it's a sickness, well, it becomes because it's normal, I say it's safe. We've got over-regulation of everything. It's boring. You know, you can't even do creative videos in public places, fearing that, you know, because some pedophile was on the beach and videoed the children, and even neurotypicals fall into the victimisation, because then they can't video their children because some pedophile's done it. And I don't know what to do. And the thing is, so we've got millions of Asperger sufferers, we'll call them, because they don't have any hope. We've got them on YouTube doing some amazing, they're scientists, experimenters, gadget reviewers, you name it, they do it. Problem is, they've learned to accept that they're falling to self-defeat. They often fight each other on the comments fields. There's no unity in our world. We can't unify yet. The thing is, I'm trying to encourage them. I'm trying to use my own limited resources to wake them up. The problem is, many of them have actually pulled the plug on their YouTube channels. Like, some of them haven't touched them for like a year or two. Many of them have pulled the plug on their Google Plus channels, and there's also an unknown quantity which don't have any connections at all. Which means that I'm trying to get a certain type of work to spew through the TV screens, because many of them have got no hope. I want to create a startup using this wasted talent and giving them hope.